Hello everyone. Welcome back to the THV Foundation channel. A sudden crowd erupted in front of a luxury hotel in the center of Paris. Kim Taehyung, a member of BTS, also known as V, was seen leaving the hotel where he was staying during his visit to attend Paris Fashion Week 2025 and the Celine event that rocked the fashion world. However, it was not only his presence that stole attention, but also his departure, which is now a hot mystery among fans and the media. Taehyung's appearance when leaving the hotel looked calmer and more casual compared to the flamboyant and luxurious style he wore on the Celine runway. Wearing a long black jacket, dark denim pants, and oversized sunglasses, he looked calm but still elegant. However, one thing that caught the most attention was the presence of his manager, who was carrying a large suitcase behind him, a sign that raised speculation that Taehyung might be leaving Paris today. Several fans who had been waiting outside the hotel since early morning immediately cheered when they saw the idol appear at the lobby door. They immediately raised their phones and cameras, capturing every second of his steps. However, Taehyung's slightly serious facial expression raised questions. Is he just moving locations? Or is he really leaving France? The local media was not spared from this frenzy. Several fashion journalists who were present to cover Fashion Week immediately shifted their attention from the catwalk to the hotel sidewalk. A reporter from French Vogue even noted that Taehyung's steps that morning looked calm but full of decision. Shortly after, a black van with tinted windows stopped in front of the hotel entrance. His manager was seen making sure the suitcase was carefully placed in the trunk. Meanwhile, Taehyung stood for a while, staring at the cloudy Paris sky, before finally getting into the car without saying a word to the media. Speculation quickly emerged. Some fans said that Taehyung was scheduled to return to South Korea today, considering that his activities as a global ambassador for various big brands, including Celine, had finished. However, others suspected that he would head to another city in Europe for a secret schedule. Several unofficial sources said that he had a photo shoot schedule for a famous international magazine in Milan. This speculation was strengthened by the presence of a crew of photographers who were said to have stayed at the same hotel. However, the agency and Celine have not yet made an official statement regarding Taehyung's destination. On social media, the hashtag Taehyung leaving Paris immediately became a trending topic in various countries. Armies from all over the world posted photos and videos of the star leaving the hotel, complete with wild theories and in-depth analysis of his body language and the contents of his manager's bag. Many also felt sad about the possibility that Taehyung had ended his journey in Paris. Fans expressed their admiration for Taehyung's style, charisma, and extraordinary presence during Paris Fashion Week, especially his appearance at the Celine show, which was considered one of the best moments on the fashion stage this year. Meanwhile, several fans who were present in person said that the atmosphere that morning felt like the end of a story. "Paris feels quieter without him," wrote a fan on X Twitter, who claimed to have been waiting in front of the hotel since 5 a.m. Journalists also began to gather more information. A source from within Celine said that Taehyung's presence in Paris has become a major talking point among fashion professionals due to his huge influence on this year's event. Taehyung himself has yet to make any public or personal social media statements. His Instagram account has remained silent since his last post about the Celine show 2 nights ago, leaving fans wondering what exactly is going on. Interestingly, some observant fans noticed that the watch Taehyung was wearing that morning was different from his usual watch, a Swiss luxury brand that he rarely wears. Could this be a sign of a new collaboration, or just part of his casual outfit that day? Others have speculated that Taehyung's absence is related to his military schedule. However, considering that BTS's official schedule has been confirmed and Taehyung still has some time before enlistment, this theory is considered less valid. Meanwhile, the entertainment world was rocked again by the latest upload from Kim Taehyung, or better known as BTS. The idol, who is also the global ambassador for the famous fashion brand Celine, has just shared a series of photos that immediately made social media excited. In his latest upload on Instagram, Taehyung looked stunning with a series of photos of himself from the Celine fashion show in Paris. And one photo that caught the most attention was his portrait with the beautiful Korean actress, Bae Suzy. The uploaded photos show Taehyung's elegant and classy side while attending Celine's exclusive event. Wearing a sleek black suit and vintage-style sunglasses, He looked so confident walking among the crowd of photographers and top world celebrities. His star aura was so strong, and the poses he took showed his closeness to the world of world-class fashion. However, the biggest surprise came when one slide in the upload showed him with Suzy. In the photo, the two of them were seen smiling at the camera with a background that looked like the backstage of a Celine event. Suzy wore an elegant black dress, while Taehyung was still in his signature suit, creating a couple visual that immediately went viral on various social platforms. The upload was immediately flooded with millions of likes in just a matter of minutes. The comments column was filled with ARMY who could not hide their admiration. Many praised Taehyung and Suzy's visuals and wondered if there was a collaboration or secret project between the two. Netizens' reactions were varied. Some fully supported that they were indeed close or working together on a project, but many were curious about the context of the photo. Given that the two are rarely seen together in public, speculation arose whether this was the beginning of a film project, drama, or even a bigger fashion collaboration. Meanwhile, Korean and international media began covering the upload, trying to dig deeper into whether the photo was part of a campaign or just a spontaneous moment. Several sources said that Suzy was also invited to the Celine event specifically, just like Taehyung, and they happened to be in the same VIP room. The agencies of both stars have yet to make an official statement. However, observant fans noticed small details such as the bracelet worn by Suzy, which was also worn by Taehyung in the previous upload. This added to the excitement of speculation among fans about the possibility of an interaction that was more than just a photo. Furthermore, fashion enthusiasts praised Taehyung's style in the upload. He is considered the perfect representative of Celine's image, masculine but soft, bold but still elegant. Several fashion observers also said that Taehyung is increasingly showing that he is not just an idol, but also a global fashion icon. In other photos, Taehyung is seen attending an exclusive photo shoot with the Celine team. He had time to pose with Hedy Slimane, Celine's creative director, showing that the relationship between Taehyung and the brand is very close and full of mutual trust. An aura of professionalism radiates from his expression in every camera shot. There was also a moment when Taehyung was caught on camera chatting with several famous fashion editors from France and Italy. In one of the slides, he is seen sitting relaxed but still stylish, showing the casual but still luxurious side that is his trademark. Back to the photo with Suzy, some fans speculated that this was not the first time they had met at a big event. Some also recalled Suzy's statement in an old interview that she admired V for his strong charisma and extraordinary artistic talent. The suspicion that the two were involved in a joint project grew stronger after Celine's official account uploaded a similar photo with an ambiguous caption. The caption read, "A night of elegance, vision, and unexpected encounter," a sentence that made fans even more